Hello, good people. So, I'm the bad mini painter, and I have that name because I'm bad. So, this is basically a video showing you how to get a decent result while not being good at painting minis. Yeah, that's my concept, that's my niche, that's what I'm sticking to. I am also trying to get better, and the way to get better is to do something over and over again. So, yeah, you know. So highlight blue from the army painter, and you could use similar contrast paint from anyone. But I really like this one. It looks horrible when it comes on, but as soon as it settles, it has a good distribution and good pigmentation. So I like it, and it's an easy way to get the highlights decent. So you could do extra highlighting for more effect, but I'm too lazy, can't be bothered. So glossy black from Vallejo for the gun. Normally I use a more like pale grayish black, but I wanted to try this one out and see how the end result would be. And I used that for the joints as well. Now white is it's from the Panzer series from Vallejo, and it's a German tank crew white. That's the full name of this paint, and it's basically a little it's an off-white, so it's more gray than white, but not enough gray to actually be a gray. Does that make sense? No, not really. But I found that as a base color for the white parts on Ultramarines, it works pretty well. And after some shading and highlighting, it looks quite good actually. So lead belcher is for the sword, for the magazine, and for all the wires and stuff he has coming in and out of him. Next I do Balthasar Gold. I do that for the chest piece, the little skulls on his arms, and also for the bullets in the magazine, just to add some interest. And my Balthasar Gold is, I think the paint is 6 or 7 years old, or it has been opened for 6 or 7 years, so it's fairly thick for me. Anywho, light gray wash from Vallejo on the white parts, and that's just adding some shade, and you can see the way that it settles. It has a kind of cool effect, like it really emphasizes the details. Then I go in with a white scar afterwards and highlight a little bit, just on the raised parts. You know how highlighting works, right? So, and the end result is actually, it's a pretty good looking end result, in all modesty. Remember, I'm bad, so good may be bad. Non-oil for the metal, for everything that belcher. Mummy ropes, spelled mummy, not mummy, for the parchment. And Mephiston red for the wax sigil thingamabobs. Which kind of breaks my brain, because wax doesn't stick fairly well to metal. Stormhof silver to highlight the metal. And I'm trying to be careful, just adding a little bit, just tiny tabs here and there. And generally try to put it on the surfaces where light would hit, or where there would be wear and tear. Like for the sword, is around the edges, then I decide to go down the middle, decide that looks kind of crooked, and then hey, the tip is probably getting worn and torn quite a bit, so I give that a little Asian gray to highlight the gun. Just, you know, so it's not just black, but has some interest to it. And retribute armor for the emblem on the gun. Also a really old paint for me. And then I go back in with the Mephiston Red, basically just to do the eyes. Because I forgot that when I did the sigils or the wax. And you can look at my thumb while I do the eye work, right? See? Paint got in there. I'm just horrible at the camera. Finally, Agrax Earth Shade. For the parchment. And yeah, some pulling. Anywho, and that's basically it. So it's a fairly quick model to paint if you overlook 19,000 details, which I did. Good job. And this is the end result. It could have gone worse. I'm fairly satisfied. I mean, it's not a centerpiece of an army or anything like that. From a distance and all that stuff, it looks pretty good on the table. I have actually tried it out, and I lost, but hey, I looked okay while doing it, so that's something, right? That has to be something. Anywho, if you enjoyed this video, I'm amazed, but also appreciative. So if you haven't done so already, please do leave a like, it helps a lot. You can also leave a dislike, that helps just as much. YouTube is brilliant. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, and if you want to watch me fuck up in future videos. Thank you for your time, and bye.